What does LFB mean? It means left foot brake.
Left foot braking. So if you see this in the file on your portal, it's left foot brake.
And what's the purpose on a supercharged engine if I have instant boost?
Yeah, it's there for some. It's for track driving. It's not for boost building or roll racing or anything like that. It's for changing the attitude of the vehicle. Usually on corner entry, where you may have you're still on the throttle, but you need to blend in the brake while you're on the throttle as well, and kind of manipulate the way the vehicle's biting in the corner. And that's not something that 99.9% of the people out there are ever going to need or use. But it was requested by some of the hardcore track guys and/or autocrossers, so that's why some of the files do have it.
It's definitely a driving technique
Yeah.
that you can learn. Again, it's not necessarily the fastest way around the track. It could be.
Could be. It really depends on your driving style, the vehicle setup.
If you want to see it done really well, go look at some of these old videos of Walter Rural or Hans Stuck, racing an Audi.
Yeah, their left
Sport
foot is on
quadrants.
all the pedals. It's
They're
between.
they're on the brake, they're on the clutch, and they're on the throttle, and most of the time the throttle is just pinned, and they're going back and forth between the brake pedal and the clutch
With it.
and shifting. And so they're not even lifting off the throttle to shift, which is another feature of ECT. In turbocharging, it can be very beneficial in like roll racing type situations where you could spool the turbo up.
Yeah.
Granted, the supercharger doesn't need to spool, but you can eliminate, probably a third of a second using left foot braking to accelerate in roll racing because the time it takes you to push the pedal to the floor, and there is a slight lag in response between, you opening the throttle and air going in the engine and the power being produced. So you could eliminate that small amount of lag. On a turbo motor, it's much more substantial.
But you're making more heat too with supercharger for a lot of
You're
heat.
heating
So it's one of those things. Yeah, roll racing, I don't see it being a big issue in the beat at all. It was just for some of the hardcore track teams.
But yeah, if you want to learn more about left foot braking, just Google it. Like I said, it's very popular in rally racing, and a lot of track drivers do use it as well.
Yep.